Hello everyone! Today we are going to explore some English vocabulary related to transport and mobility. Before we continue, I would like to kindly request your support. If you enjoy the content of my videos and would like to see more of it, please consider giving this video a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Your support not only helps me, but also enables a lot of people all over the world to discover my materials and learn something new. And now let's get started. First, what is the difference between transport and mobility? Transport refers to the movement of people or goods from one place to another. It involves the use of various modes of transportation such as cars, buses, trains, planes, boats and bikes, among others. Mobility refers to the ability of people to move around freely and easily. It's not only about physical transport, but also about the ways in which people can access different services or locations. One of the most common words associated with transport is vehicle. A vehicle is a machine that is used for transportation. Some common types of vehicles include cars, trucks, buses, motorcycles, bicycles, boats, planes and trains. In the British English, a truck is sometimes called a lorry. A vessel is a term that is most commonly used to refer to boats or ships that are used for transportation on water. So it's also a type of vehicle: cruise ships, speedboats, yachts, barges, ferries, submarines. There are also electric vehicles, EVs, which are becoming more popular as people try to reduce their carbon footprint. Of course, there are still major problems with EVs, such as limited range and the lack of charging infrastructure. But as technology advances, these issues are likely to become less of a concern. By the way, in which country of the world were the most EVs produced and sold in 2022? In the USA, home to Tesla, in Germany with their amazing electric vehicles, for example, produced by BMW, China or the UK? I will give you the correct answer at the end of this video. When we talk about land, air or sea transport, there are some common English collocations to know. For example, you might hear people talk about taking a taxi or catching a bus. Planes take off and land. Every day people spend a lot of time commuting, which means making the same journey between work and home regularly. More examples. I got a puncture in my bike while cycling to work this morning and had to stop to fix it. She pedaled furiously to catch up with a group ahead of her. After landing at the airport, passengers were directed to a shuttle bus that would take them to the terminal building. On the road, we have different types of cars, like a sedan, an SUV, a sports car, a convertible, and off-road, a limousine. Different parts of a car include an engine, transmission, a trunk, also boot in the British English, a hood, also bonnet in the British English, a windscreen, windscreen wipers, a side mirror. Inside a car there is a rearview mirror, a steering wheel, brakes, a dashboard, a gear stick, speedometer. Some examples for you. I had to slam on the brakes to avoid hitting a deer that ran across the road in front of my car. I was driving down the highway when suddenly the steering wheel started shaking, so I had to pull over and call a tow truck. I forgot to shift into a lower gear when going down a steep hill. My friend offered to give me a lift to the airport in his car, which saved me a lot of hassle and expense. My mom picked me up from football practice in her car. Another interesting trend is car subscription, where you pay a monthly fee to access a car whenever you need it. This is becoming more popular, especially among young people who don't want to own a car. Driverless cars are another topic that is generating a lot of buzz. These cars use sensors and artificial intelligence to drive themselves, which could revolutionize the way we think about transport. When it comes to roads, there are many different parts to consider, such as the pavement, lane markings, traffic lights, roundabout, a junction or a crossroads. crosswalk in the USA and pedestrian crossing in the UK. By the way, a junction is when two or more roads join, and a crossroads is where only two roads intersect. A smart road is equipped with technology that can communicate with vehicles, providing information on traffic, weather and road conditions. There are many types of public transport, such as buses, trains and subways. In recent years, there has been a push towards more sustainable forms of public transport, such as electric buses and trains. We're also observing the rise of ride-sharing services like Uber and Lyft. Another concept that is gaining traction is MaaS, or Mobility as a Service, which refers to the idea of using multiple modes of transport from a single platform. For example, using a bike share program to get to a train station and then taking a bus to your final destination. But what does the future of mobility hold? We can expect to see more electric and autonomous vehicles, as well as new technologies that make transportation more efficient and environmentally friendly. And that's it for this short guide on how to speak about transport in English. I hope you found this video useful and informative. As for the question I asked you earlier, in which country of the world were the most EVs produced and sold in 2022, the correct answer is China. If you want to improve your English speaking skills significantly, you need to practice speaking as often as possible, and you can start by using some of the vocabulary you learned in this video in your conversations. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to my channel for more helpful content. Thank you for watching.